Imagine this. You're woken in the night, not by a nightmare, but by real soldiers, real guns, real threats. Your name is on a list. You grab what you can and run. You don't know where you're going, only that you cannot stay. Right now, across the world, in places like the Democratic Republic of Congo, Syria, Gaza, Iran, people are being tortured, imprisoned, raped, and killed for who they are or what they believe. And here in the UK, instead of safety, many refugees are met with hostility, headlines calling them illegal or invaders. People who have fled persecution and unimaginable violence are locked up or left to survive in a broken system, isolated, traumatized, and alone. This isn't just a crisis in faraway places. It's a crisis of compassion happening right here. Over 122 million people are forcibly displaced today, the highest number in history, and 1.2% of the current world population. And yet the UK offers protection to fewer than 1% of the world's refugees. Those who arrive often have nothing, no income, no English, no right to work. 1 in 3 asylum seekers experience PTSD or depression. Nearly half are refused asylum at first, often unfairly, left in limbo for years. Here in London, one of the richest cities in the world, many people seeking safety and sanctuary have no food, no internet, and no bed of their own. In Islington, more than 800 people are currently seeking asylum in Home Office accommodation, with over 150 new arrivals in the past 3 months alone. But these figures don't tell the full story. They don't include the hundreds more who have slipped through the cracks, people waiting for their immigration cases to be reviewed or appealed, those without stable accommodation, and those too afraid to come forward and be counted. All of these people stuck in limbo want to restart their lives. They have skills and experience that they want to put to good use. They want to build something better. At Islington Centre for Refugees and Migrants, we help people rebuild their lives with dignity, hope, and belonging. We're not a one-off service. We're a long-term lifeline. Some of our community members who are most in need stay for years because we're the only place they feel truly safe and supported. Each year, we support 200 people who use our services daily, online and in person. Every morning, people are welcomed by name in English classes, at casework sessions, and within the wider community. We help people access legal advice, housing, healthcare, and education. We offer therapeutic arts, emotional support, and a place where people can feel human again. We don't give up on anyone, and we fight every day to help people not just survive, but thrive. We've done this work for 28 years. I have led the charity for 25 years. Stephen, our head of support service, has been with us over a decade. 5 of our 9 trustees have lived experience, and 1 trustee, Francis, is a former community member who has experienced the work we do firsthand. Let me tell you about Francis. When he first came to us in 2015, his asylum claim had been refused. He was just destitute and terrified. I couldn't find a way out, he said. You can be arrested or sent back. He had no right to work and no support. But at the centre, he found community, care, and legal help to make a fresh asylum claim. Eventually, with our support, he was granted refugee status. Today, Francis is studying for a master's in data analysis, has a home, and is a trustee of our centre. They helped me to dream again, he says, to see there is something around the corner. We also have the numbers to back up what we do. 97% of community members say their life has improved. 100% feel less stressed. 97% feel less isolated. Last year, of the 200 or so people we worked with, 25 people secured permission to stay in the UK. 72 avoided sleeping rough. 62 applied for further education. We support people like Rebecca. She has been generously open about her experience so that more people will understand and have compassion. She fled political persecution in the Democratic Republic of Congo and was separated from her 14-year-old son in France. When she found us, she shared how she had experienced trauma, spoke no English, and barely left the room she was placed in. With our support, she reunited with her son, secured asylum, found legal advice, joined English classes, and rebuilt her life. I don't wish for special things, she said. I wish to live normally as a human being, to work as a nurse so I can help others like I was helped. Today, Rebecca has refugee status. She's working as a nurse. Her children are thriving. But none of this is possible without support. This year, demand is rising and funding is harder to secure. We're asking you to help us raise £10,000 to keep our essential work going. £10,000 could fund a full term or 12 weeks of our English classes, providing our community members with the skills and experience to navigate their new life in the UK. Any funds raised over this will go towards our financial grants to relieve poverty for our destitute community members, people who have no income and no right to work. As well as giving financially, there are many other ways you and your networks can get involved. You could volunteer your time. We offer both one-off and longer-term opportunities to support our community. We also regularly run item drives to help stock our pop-up community shop, which many of our community members rely on for free essentials like clothes, toiletries, period products, and stationery. Please speak to any of us if you'd like to find out more. Thank you.